now entering Crazy Galaxy. Enjoy the wild ride. You are now entering Crazy Galaxy.
This is going to be a wild fight as Kelvin Gastelum, Mini Kane, takes on Cowboy Donald Cerrone at UFC 205. UFC coming to New York, UFC Madison Square Garden. It's going to be a blockbuster mega event when the number 5 ranked fighter takes on the number 6 ranked fighter in the welterweight division. There's a ton of fights that are going to be amazing. If you're new to the channel and you love combat sports or MMA, hit that subscribe button. I do things in a wacky, twisted way, because I'm not some douche in a suit and tie, maybe, like, there are some dudes who wear suits and ties that are awesome, I gotta admit that, but it's just me, being me, so anyways, we're gonna get to the prediction, we're gonna go through some stats and preview stuff and whatnot have you, so this is gonna be really fun, because Donald Cerrone has been going through everyone in the welterweight division that they put in front of him so far. Can he keep climbing up the ranks, or will Kelvin Gastelum, Mini Kane, stop him in his tracks? This is going to be really interesting, because I'll tell you what, I've been going, when you look at Cerrone's last fight, his fights at the welterweight, I'm pretty sure I picked against him in every single fight with, I picked him to beat Dos Anjos, but then I picked Oliveri, Cote, and Story all to beat Cerrone, from what I recall in my predictions. You can check them out here and see if I did or not, but from what I recall, I picked all those 3 guys to beat him, and then he beat all 3 of them. So it seems like pretty much any time I pick Cerrone, he loses, and anytime I pick against him, he wins. But we'll see. Hopefully that doesn't happen this time, as I'm picking Donald Cowboy Cerrone to defeat Kelvin Gastelum by KO TKO in the second round. I believe they're going to be slugging it out. Gastelum's going to keep trying to go for takedowns and trying to box with Cerrone. Cerrone, is going to be stuffing him on the takedowns, but then if he takes him down, he might let him take him down and go for submission holds, but then Gastelum is going to get out of it and whatnot, so I believe it'll go in the second round, and Cowboy Cerrone will put him away with a TKO or a knockout on the ground. I believe he'll end up probably be mounting him and then hitting him with a bunch of elbows and punches to face, and the referee will have to stop it, or he'll just knock him out cold, so Kelvin Gastelum, though, we'll go over to some stats. Kelvin Gastelum's never been finished, though, so I'm predicting history to be made by Donald Cowboy Cerrone to one way or another, whether it be TKO, KO, or submission. Even though in the prediction, the UFC pick'em, I'm picking Cerrone to win by KO TKO. There is a high possibility he will use his submission game and take out Kelvin Gastelum via submission. I do not see this going the distance, even though both fighters are extremely tough, and it could go the distance because of how tough they both are. Kelvin Gastelum has 4 wins by KO TKO, 4 by submission, 4 by decision. It says here he's never been finished. He's lost twice by decision. So he's got 14 fights and 2 losses. He lost to the now champion Tyron Woodley, the chosen one, by split decision before Woodley was the champion, and he lost by split decision against Neil Magny. He beat Joni Hendricks by unanimous decision, though, in his last fight, so he's coming off of a win, and when we go over to Cerrone, he's on a 3-fight winning streak, as we know. He had a huge winning streak going until he lost to the former champion, then champion, Rafael Dos Anjos, the light heavyweight, the lightweight division by TKO. He's got tons of submissions. Cerrone is one badass warrior in the octagon. He is a legit combat sports warrior. You know what I mean? He's got 31 victories, 7 losses, 1 no contest. It says here he's got 7 wins by KO TKO, 16 submissions. 16 submissions. That is sweet 16 submissions for Cerrone. He may have more depending on how you count those KO TKOs. 8 decision wins he has, and he's lost twice by KO TKO, once by submission, 4 times by decisions. So, and two of his losses come by Dos Anjos, a unanimous decision and that TKO. He lost to Anthony Pettis back in the day in 2013 UFC on Fox 6 by KO. He lost to Nate Diaz by unanimous decision back in 2011 UFC 141. He lost to Benson Henderson twice. For a second time was by a guillotine by WEC 48, WEC 43. He lost to Henderson by unanimous decision. Jamie Varner somehow beat him by split decision, technical decision split, it says here. I don't know. So anyway, so he has a lot of wins though. He's got all kinds of submissions, rear naked chokes, triangle chokes, guillotine chokes. It's just, he's just got all kinds of crazy submissions, but I believe how he has gotten TKO over Patrick Cote and then Rick the Horror Story, how he's got TKO victories over them. I believe he's going to get a TKO knockout victory over Kelvin Gastelum. Now let me know down in the comment section whether you agree with me or disagree with me on it. Let me know whether you enjoyed the video or you hated it as well. If you agree with me, hit that like button. If you're going for me and my pick, Donald Cowboy Cerrone, hit the like button. If you think that Cerrone is going to win by submission, what type of submission? If you think he's going to win by decision, let me know down in the submission. Just a second there. And then Kelvin Gastelum. If you think Kelvin Gastelum is going to win, let me know down in the comment section down below how you think he'll win. Hit that subscribe button and be amazing. If you haven't hit that subscribe button yet and you are not subscribed yet, be amazing. Hit that subscribe button. Thanks for watching.